Good morning, Medicare Adventures, or good day whenever you happen to be seeing this. My name is Chris, and today on our adventure, we are going to talk about the difference between a MedSup and a Medicare Advantage plan. Both of these are designed and meant to be able to help fill the gaps that original Medicare has. So let's start with a MedSup. Med supplement plans have a monthly premium to them, and they also do not have different extra benefits such as dental, hearing, and vision. Also, MedSups make up for their lack of benefits by being able to provide a lot of flexibility. What do I mean by that? Well, with a Medicare Advantage plan, you will have a certain network of doctors. Depending upon where you're at, there may be a very large network of doctors, or there may be a very narrow network of doctors. You want to be able to check your area and your plan to be able to determine whether it has a wide network or narrow network. But with a MedSup plan, you would be able to see any doctor that accepts Medicare. And so whether that be a specialist or a primary care physician, it's not a question of whether or not the doctor accepts the MedSup. The MedSup will cover any and all expenses that Medicare covers. So when you're thinking about which doctor you want to go to, and if you want a lot of flexibility, you want to go with a MedSup. On the other hand, if you don't maybe travel very much, or you find a doctor or a group of doctors, including specialists, that accept a particular Advantage plan, then getting a Medicare Advantage plan can also be a benefit. Medicare Advantage plans have a max out-of-pocket cost associated with them. What that means is on the medical side, you may only pay up to, including with your copays and deductibles, if there are any that are applicable, you would only pay up to about $3,000 during the course of a year, maybe even as much as $5,000. Again, depending upon the plan, they all have different max out-of-pocket costs, and so you'd want to check in your area. But also, Medicare Advantage plans have dental, vision, hearing, also gym memberships, things like that. Many of them have many extra benefits to entice you and to be able to encourage you to be able to use them. So which one is better? Which one is best? Well, that really depends upon you as an individual. What are your unique needs? For some individuals, a Medicare supplement plan would be a very strong option, especially if you're still out gallivanting the country and having adventures with maybe your children or grandchildren. On the other hand, if you do tend to stay at home, which many of you are these days, I'm sure, with COVID and such, but if you do tend to stay home and you stay within a certain region or area, then possibly a Medicare Advantage plan would be able to provide you still similar coverage, but with more benefits. So, determining which one is the best, that really depends upon your adventure and what you're looking for from your medical coverage. Thank you so much for joining me today in this adventure where we talk about some of the differences between a MedSup plan and a Medicare Advantage plan and how to weigh some of those differences. As always, if you ever want to use me as your guide, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, leave thoughts in the comments and questions, and maybe you will take us on our next adventure. Take care.